Sis, protect your peace at this time. I wanted to talk to you very briefly today about why it is so important for us as Black women to protect our peace in light of everything going on in the world right now. We really need to protect our peace. So I want to offer you a tip. I want to offer you two golden nuggets today about ways to protect your peace. You may be like me. I don't know. You may be like me, like the other 92% of us. If you live in the US, you know what I'm talking about. You may be of the 92%, and you may feel like, what is happening here? I did a video before about feeling like you're on a roller coaster that you did not sign up for, and also feeling like you're trying to control the anxiety going on around us and anxiety going on within us. So I wanted to come on and talk just a little bit, just offer some tips, and I'll be coming on more often, particularly during this roller coaster time that we're having, to offer some tips to us about ways that we can really reclaim our peace or try to establish some peace for ourselves during this time. If you don't know me already, I'm Dr. Kamani. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, a toxic job survivor, but more importantly, I'm a toxic job liberator for Black women. And so I want to come on and just tell you that this is a challenging time for many, many, many of us. I've been seeing a lot of videos on YouTube, but I've been limiting my other social media stuff, okay? Because I'm not in a space to see all that stuff. I did not watch the inauguration. I know many of us did not watch the inauguration, and I'm really limiting the amount of content that I'm ingesting. So I want to offer you two quick nuggets. One is, when the world feels so uncertain right now, and we're like anticipating like something is about to happen, but we don't know quite, and we're trying to, get, grounded. It's very difficult when we don't know what to expect, but we can see something looming happening. We can see like, uh-oh, something's about to happen. When this happens, it can make us feel very helpless that we can't stop the situation, and hopeless that things won't get better for about 4 years or so. Okay. So I want to offer us two nuggets for us to think about. One is, I encourage all of us to think about and reflect on each day. So you start your day, and as you end your day, reflect on, identify what is one thing, at least one thing that you can control in your life. Okay. When things happen and we feel like that sense of anxiety, it's often because we feel a loss of control over what is happening to us. I want to remind us that we have choice in how we respond to situations. So we have choice. And I want you to remember, what do you have control over and choice over in your life? Okay. Think about that at the beginning of the day and the end of the day. Okay. That's one thing. The second nugget that I wanted to offer to you is boundaries. Boundaries is so important. So my dear friend Colette Elizabeth did a really good video. I'll put that in the description section about no. It's a complete sentence. Okay. No also means protecting your emotional and mental energy. So, we all have choices about how we want to respond to this situation going on in the US. And I've even had people reach out to me from the UK and say, girl, we're dealing with stuff in the UK too. Okay. So this is for all of us. Okay. The specifics that I'm mentioning is for the US, but it's for all of us, all Black women. So when things are happening and it's a whole bunch of chaos and people have their, perceptions of it and their conspiracy theories and all that kind of stuff. And then you're just seeing like so much stuff, right, on the news. You're watching the inauguration is going on, all that kind of stuff. The boundary is, protect your mental energy. Protect what you allow in your space. So again, for me, I said I did not watch the inauguration. And I've also told people around me, I do not want to know the all the craziness as it's happening, right, in real time. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about what this person said and da-da-da. I don't want to hear about it. Now, I am keeping abreast of important things I need to be aware of. Absolutely. I'm not ignoring the news. I'm not doing that. But I am not immersing myself in all the nonsense. Okay. So that's how I'm protecting my peace. And I am sharing these tips with you as offerings of ways that you can try to protect your peace. Now, again, I'm saying trying because the looming is still around us. It's going to be around us. And so these are the things that we can do to mitigate. To mitigate, it's probably not going to take away the anxiety because we're in a crazy situation right now. We really are. Okay. So it's not going to take it away, but it may mitigate that feeling of helplessness, hopelessness, and that your life is like, I don't know what's happening. Okay. So the importance is connecting with ourselves, but also recognize that we have every right to feel this way. So don't beat yourself up and say, oh, I'm not going to think about that, or I shouldn't be thinking about that, or I shouldn't be worried about that. What's wrong with me? You have every right to feel that way because this is some crazy stuff going on right now. So don't beat yourself up if you are feeling the anxiety, and give yourself grace. Okay. Give yourself grace. Think about, again, ways you can protect your peace by thinking about what you have control over, what you have the choice to do, and also boundaries. Boundaries. If you don't want to hear about all this nonsense going on, limit the amount of information that you're ingesting. If people are around you and they're trying to tell you about all this stuff and they all riled up and say to them, I do not want to hear this right now. I do not want to hear this. If they are persistent, repeat, I do not want to hear this right now. Okay. If they persist, okay, clearly you're not respecting what I'm saying right now. I'm going to have to end this conversation, or I'm going to need to go in a different room, or whatever that might be. Protect your peace. So we have to remember during this time that we are keeping our eyes on the prize. And sis, again, you are the prize. You are the prize. So knowing that you're the prize, how do you protect your peace? Knowing that you are the prize, and knowing that we're going to get out this situation just like our ancestors have. We're going to be okay. Like I just remarked, we're going to be okay. We need to do some things to help us be okay. And so that's why I'm offering you some tips. And I also want to let you know that we will persevere. We will rise higher, but we also need to do some things to help ourselves in the process. Okay. So allow yourself to feel what you feel. Okay. Just don't discount it. Don't say you shouldn't feel that way. But there's also some things you can do to protect your peace. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to be coming on more rapidly, more frequently, not rapidly, more frequently, and sharing with you about ways that we can protect our peace during this time. Okay. So if you don't know me already, I've already introduced myself, but what I want you to do and what I'm asking you to do is to not only reflect on what I'm saying, but that you also share this information with other Black women, because a lot of us are having a similar experience. And I've talked about my missing toxic jobs, all that kind of stuff. But now I'm talking to you more from the perspective of a licensed clinical psychologist who's been licensed over 20 years working with Black women. So I'm talking to you as a licensed clinical psychologist, again, over 20 years of experience. So again, share this with other Black women. We need to uplift each other. We need to take care of ourselves. So please do that. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so and give this video a thumbs up, so YouTube will suggest this video to other Black women, okay? Because we all in this together, okay? So I will see you later. And again, I'll be sharing more tips with you upcoming, okay? Okay, sis, remember, protect your peace.